Hi, hi, hi. This is the high five from Y. Just jumping on today to show you how having dreams and having visions will help your creativity. So today I had said I would love to increase my time to communicate with you as a part of my Wise Grief Community Advocacy 2020 goal is to be better and bigger than I was yesterday. So this is why I am on today. While I was thinking about how I would present this, I jumped on my treadmill to make sure that I would meet my goal. I am working hard to meet the goal of 35 miles in a month for the breast cancer awareness. And so I've been very fortunate that I am actually averaging about 15 miles a week. So I should most certainly outshine my minimal target. But today I decided that I wanted to talk about circles. Circles. And what I did was actually use my circle for a call to action. So I said I would like to have 5 circles developed to fight the stiffness of sadness. So you wonder where I get the word stiffness from. So many times before I get on my treadmill, when I first wake up and I'm uh, participating in my prayer session, I will just find that stiffness that probably being more than half century old uh, causes me to be stiff when I first wake up. So I started looking for ways to just ease into a relaxed state from that stiffness. And one of the words that came forward when I was looking at stiffness was sadness. So I said, I'd like to develop circles to climb into the fight like a warrior. I'd love to be able to fight the stiffness of sadness because as wise grief community advocacy, I am always looking for ways that I can encourage others, and it always helps when I'm able to try them out on myself and encourage myself. And that's what happened today. So I'm going to be doing some reading because I wanted to read this section just to talk about how I'm going to improve. I'm going to make a longer, better video in order to show my content and show my continued encouragement uh, for each other, for us, I guess I should say, instead of each other. So, what I'm going to do, I wanted to really just hone in on about 5 minutes and how long it would take me to complete this reading on circles. So, circles. What circles do I use to fight the stiffness of sadness? What circles do I use to fight the stiffness of circles? So I got 5 of them. My first one is prayer, the prayer line. And this is a circle that I have a group of friends and family that we've been on for a while. And so we start our morning in surely with prayer and scriptures and testimonies with the idea that we will be intercessors and we are always looking for our assignment based on what someone brings to the group. So, my first circle is going to be my prayer line, 6 a.m. I share them in the beginning with a plan and passion to give voice to them. The first circle in our prayer line, 6 a.m., is a group which cannot I guess, cannot disconnect. Even if we don't hear one of our prayer warriors, even if we don't hear someone's name that we have not participated in a while, we still find this as it has been developed as our connection of churches, and actually has involved being a faith funnel. And so I'm trying to use terms that show how we grow, whether it's in our prayer lines, 6 a.m. circle. So I see that I am kind of going off focus, and I'm not reading everything that I have written down. And I've almost used all of my time. So let's go into a fast read. The second circle is family and families. What I have discovered is that there is a circle of encouragers that check on you and ask about your mental, spiritual, and physical wellness. They seem to call just when I am fighting this stiffness of sadness. They call when they are in the stores to ask if I need food or other essentials to keep my home safe and sound. I use safe and sound because that's a term that I used to hear my mother May use daily. There are also families who have connected by marriage, materials, and motivation, but they disconnect by divorce and death. They do not wish you wellness or care if you are sad and lonely. The third circle is the one I dive in for uplifting and encouraging words and walking through valleys and shadows of death. I know that some of our relationships are more than 50 years, and if I told the years that we are combined ages, it would be more than 500 years of experience and events. In the time to touch and hugs, we expressed our love to each other. We studied to show ourselves approved, and we were accountable to run and tell others about God's gifts of grace and mercy. In case I didn't mention it, it is my circle of faith. I recently discovered that I was using my platform of community advocacy to write out my plans and assignments. When I knew I would be meeting new people, I wrote my spiritual as well as mental wellness aspirations for the occasions. This circle, which I call faith, has grown from in so many ways this season. And I remember that this circle is actually called advocacy and assignment. So I've already given you prayer line, 6 a.m., family and families. I've given you faith. I've given you advocacy and assignments. So what's going to be my last one? It is, I decided to look at cost and loss in my financial circle, with the aspects of benefit being the closer of the deal. If you are spinning around in a circle like I sometimes do, it will bring the stiffness of sadness. It is then I began to cut my losses and walk away, and my wellness comes back to me. I say in conclusion that my hallelujah belongs to God. I say this when I feel myself doubting that God is in the circle that surrounds all of the listed circles that I have given. I tell you again, I have met my goal, And I just like to say to you, I'm Y Woods Harris. My channel is Wise Grief Community Advocacy 2020. And if I had to say anything to you about what I would like for you to do, it would be to watch this video, do my whole 10 minutes plus, also to like this video, and I most certainly welcome comments. And if you have not subscribed, please put that on your priority list until we speak and hear each other again, or we write to each other, however we connect. I say to you, have a wonderful day and keep going in your circles as you are surrounded by greatness in order to use it as a mentor and also as a motivation tool. Have a wonderful day.